all used to be peaceful in the old kingdom. The kingdom had its problems. The rich got richer, while the poor got poorer. But that never stopped the land from striving. But now, the kingdom faces new threats. Some faceless, some very prominent. Join us as 5 brave faces try to restore peace and tranquility back to the lands they call home. They'll face demons, creatures, assassins, and maybe even each other. They'll face not just danger, but hard decisions too. Will they all survive? Or is hope lost for this isle? Welcome to the Old Kingdom.
So, obviously the last time we played, you guys had several encounters, including giant spiders and little spiders, which of course nibbled John to death at one point. We also had bandit attacks, the surprise return of Little Child, who Hargor has since now taken away back to his home village. You guys then pressed on to the Leaky Tap Tavern, where you not only gambled and won a blue egg, but you also dispatched off some horrible goo cubes down in the basement as well, and in doing so earned yourselves a free night at the tavern, which some of you have taken to use as a long rest, which means that all of you now have your level 3 abilities and skills that you've picked out. During the night, Joseph also chose to tinker away using the materials that you found down in the basement of the tavern. We get to see what it is that he has created. But he did also take the opportunity to patch up all of your armor. So any of you who had acid damage to your armor from the last session, Joseph has kindly repaired your armor this time for free. Doesn't have to do any rolls or anything like that. It is all sorted and your AC has returned to normal. So as dawn breaks and the cockerel crows several times in the morning, you all wake up from your long rest. Most of you are now well rested as you make your way down the stairs into the main part of the tavern. You can see Joseph is still looking a little bit tired and weary, where he's been up sort of tinkering throughout the night. But to him, tinkering is his meditation. It's his opportunity to rest, and he feels much better for it. The barkeep has, since you last saw them, had a change of clothes. They've wiped down the bar, and they've also laid out some breads and some meats for you. I'm guessing they're still probably feeling a little bit guilty from the fact that you had to do their dirty work for them downstairs in the basement. As you look around, there is no one else besides you, the barkeep, and the old weary traveller who was sat in the corner and so lovingly played with you guys yesterday evening. So you are now all sat in the tavern, and you are discussing what you want to do next.
Joseph, thank you for fixing my armor. Much better.
Not a problem, not a problem. I was happy to do it. It's what I enjoy doing, just fixing things, making things better, coming up with new things.
Are you sure you feel rested?
Oh, absolutely. It gives me peace, because to be able to concentrate on things I understand, things I know how they go together, that gives me peace. My life, I don't understand that as much. So to think if I can take my mind off it with things that are simple, they have rules, this goes here, that works with that, it absolutely brings me peace. Makes me feel rested and just takes me away from any other worries I have.
Well, I'm glad to see a man of your talent aboard this adventuring team that we've got here.
Thank you. I have some exciting news. After I finished fixing your armor, I came up with a wonderful idea.
Oh.
This new, we'll call him a steel defender. He is made of armor and like an automaton. Not quite automaton, but he will follow my commands. He's a big hulking thing. I call him Caesar. Before you all say it, yes, that's probably because there's a good chance he might seize up.
So, without having any idea of technology or anything of that sort, goes over to him and reaches out and says, "Nice to meet you, mate."
So as you all sort of gather around to look at Caesar, the barkeep, even although they remain behind their bar, looks over and is very impressed. It's not often that they get a lot of travellers come into their bar, so to see somebody with such talents build something with the scraps that were in their basement mere hours ago has really impressed him, and as such, he starts to line up a couple of celebratory ales on the bar for you to enjoy.
He looks friendly. I
Oh
guess.
yes, of course.
Even the old man now comes over to investigate, and he starts sort of prodding the kneecaps of the robot because he's not very tall. And he just turns to you, Joseph, and there's a big, wide smile on his face, and he goes and sits back down in his corner.
But he will have many, many functions. He will help us in our travels. He will be able to do tasks for us. He will help protect us. He will be a great addition to our party.
Well, I'm glad to have him aboard.
Thank you.
I lightly pat it on the head. I don't know how tall this thing is actually, but I'll try anyway.
Yeah, it's a medium build. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm quite tall.
So as you all sort of enjoy a light breakfast of breads and meats that have been provided by the barkeep, and also some light ales, you decide to sort of start to part from the tavern as well. As you leave and start heading back down the road towards Victoria, you see the old man poke his head out the tavern door. He goes, "Oh, the bandit camp? You'll never find it!" And then he kind of sighs and goes, "It's over there." Points with his stick, and then he goes back into the tavern.
He must have had one too many last night. He literally explained where it is.
So as you carry on down the path, probably for a good hour or so, making your way through the tavern, you're all having a small chat, obviously admiring the technical capabilities of Caesar, who now follows you along with a gentle sort of click-clack behind you as well. And while this is going on, start to approach a faint fork in the road marked by a burnt-out tree.
I'll walk over. So there's a mark on the tree, yeah?
It's a completely burnt tree, so it's the sort of, it's like an ashen. It's a bare tree. It's quite ashen. It looks like it's been there for quite some time, though.
Okay.
This is part of the directions towards them.
From what I remember the old man saying, it was a beaten track down to the cave. So have a look around, see if we can find the track that leads down to the cave.
So forking around to the burnt track, there's the clearly sort of well-trodden road that goes towards Victoria. And then now, thanks to the help of the old man, you can see a very faint track leading off to the right-hand side.
Seems like this is the way.
This is the way.
Let's go.
Okay.
Did you just?
So you guys...
Is that what I just heard?
No,
I'm
It
sure
is.
somebody said that. I swear to
you didn't
God.
even say that.
So as you start to make your way down the slightly beaten track, it doesn't take you very long, to be honest with you, and you'd think for a bandit camp it'd be sort of tucked away a little bit more, but eventually you come to what looks to be a dead end, and it's sort of built into the side of a small hill and or mountain. As you approach, you can just see a cave entrance, and you enter from the southern part. As you guys approach the hill, you can see there's clearly an entrance carved into the rocky surface, and there is but a lone bandit stood by the entrance, just here. It's not that big. So as you all start to approach, which I'm guessing you are going to naturally do, whenever I can grab the grouping tool. There we go. Let's all move you forward. Here we go. He kind of stops you in his tracks. He puts his hand up and goes, "Here, you're not bandits. Get out of here."
Lead me to your leader.
I mean, make a persuasion check.
Sure. Look, I'm thinking if I take out their leader, they might just scrap and run off.
Interesting.
17. What was it again? Persuasion?
Persuasion.
16.
Okay. So he stops and he thinks about it and goes, You want to speak with the boss? Why? What's your business here?
Well, I'm here to kill him.
Okay, we're going the blunt way. Okay.
Okay, not what I was thinking.
So
I mean, was that made in a persuasion or a threatening way?
Threatening way.
Okay, that's fine. Roll for intimidation then.
That's a 24.
Oh.
Okay. The bandit looks back at you. He's quite shaken by your statement and goes, "Hang on a second," and he kind of walks off and goes and pokes his head through the door. And that's it.
Oh.
Right.
Did I just mess it up?
Some time passes,
So now
and then he comes back out and he goes, "Right, I don't really know what's going on here, but you can't come in. You're not bandits, isn't that right, Bob?" And then you see a second bandit come out and goes,
who's
"Yeah, you're not bandits.
big ass bandit?
You can't come out."
Shall we?
Go in, but
Can I make my way up to them?
You can, yes.
And also, can I see any archers anywhere?
Make a perception check.
12.
From what you can see, it's just Frank and Bob stood in the front of the cave.
Okay, so I'll stand 10 feet away from them.
Okay. So we'll say about there.
And I turn to my party. And I'll say, what do you think? Are we getting in or what?
They both, Frank and Bob, just both look at each other and they go, "Look, I don't care who you are. You ain't coming in." They both draw their swords.
I absolutely just slash one of them, one closest.
Okay. We'll say the left-hand side one. That's fine.
Yeah. Plus 6. So, 18.
Hits.
8 plus 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay. You bring your glaive flying down, and you just tear this guy in half, and he dies instantly. His friend Bob, now absolutely shit scared, goes running into the cave and goes, boys, quick!" Okay.
There we go.
we've now
I
got
guess this is. I guess this is what we're doing.
We would move up, I guess, now at this point while he's disappeared, so that we're all with Oleg.
Nobody comes out.
Right.
Can we rock, paper, scissors it?
This is like.
No. Hear me out. Now they know we're here at the front. Let's find another way in and try and surprise them because they're going to expect us to walk through this way.
Okay, can I go to his corpse and check the body and search the body first?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You search his body and you find nothing.
Okay, doke. I'll just make my way back here. Sad.
This is a cave, right?
It is, yes.
So there
So only one way.
There may only be one way in.
Well, I guess we're going in.
Certain, but yeah.
For the purpose of it, you can certainly look. It's a very big hill made of solid stone, though.
Can we not like prop ourselves against a wall so they just walk out and they don't see anything, and then we just got like.
If you wanted to, yes, you could wait by either side of the walls and see if anybody else comes.
I just sort of look around everyone like I don't know what to do.
Okay, I'll stand. Right, let's just get in. Let's just get in. Wipe them up. Get out.
As an intimidation tactic, I'm thinking, can I get my steel defender to pick up the dead body of the bandit,
Just
Nice.
in the
put
cave.
him in front, and just hold him up in front as we go in?
Ooh.
That is amazing.
You're gonna have to pick which half because he kind of bisected him.
He's got two hands, one in each one.
Fair
Even more intimidating.
Fair point.
Try to like put it together.
Mm.
Stick his head on the top.
Yeah, just keep slamming it together. This doesn't work.
Must.
Okay. I mean, yeah, if that's what you wanted to do, is Caesar leading the way then into the cave?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So you all start to proceed into the mouth of the cave. Let me just load.
Is it dark or?
So as you start to work your way in, it's dimly lit. There are sort of torches around the insides of the cave.
Okay.
So where's the little construct? Here he is. If everybody wants to drag their characters down into the mouth of the cave and save me some time, that'd be fantastic. Because there we go. Lovely stuff. We'll make them all a little bit bigger as well for the sake of it. There we go. Hey,
Actually,
Harris,
we're all grouped
get back. Get back here, Harris.
Exciting new speed, are you?
So you all walk into the mouth of the cave. And as you walk through, with Caesar leading the way and just carrying the body of this dead bandit in front of him, you hear a snap, and it's clear that Caesar has set off some sort of trap. Those of you with dark vision, you'll be able to see a giant spiked log swinging towards the mouth of the cave. I need you all to make a acrobatics check.
Fuck.
No.
Anybody who's got dark vision has advantage.
22.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
Asil, you're safe.
15.
Oh god.
Aris, you're safe.
19 for Oleg.
Oleg's safe.
Caesar's is 18.
Caesar is safe.
I got a 1 and a 2. Different dice for the record.
And mine is 15.
Okay, Joseph, you are also safe. So the only person, everybody sort of dives out the way as you see this giant spiked log head towards you, apart from Merkin, who does a little hop, but forgetting that he's weighed down quite a bit, literally just moves a few inches before he's hit by this giant flying log coming towards him, and it hits him for 5 points of damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Upon seeing your arrival, and of course the subsequent trap going off, there is now an abundance of bandits waiting for you. Headed off by Frank, who was the guy that was at the mouth of the cave and saw his fellow friend get killed off. There are also 2 bandits over in the background, which you can just make out by torchlight, who have their crossbows at the ready. And as you guys arrive, 2 more bandits run in from the right-hand side as well.
Can I just yell out, "You left something behind"?
You certainly can, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Because they're within their cave and they feel like they've got the advantage and they're feeling a little bit safer, it's not really going to have much of an effect. However, what does startle them is obviously seeing this massive steel construct coming through the cave entrance, carrying the cleaved in two body of their friend. Of which Frank goes, fuck it, we only live once anyway. And he comes charging towards you, so everybody roll initiative.
Yay.
21.
11.
Why do I always write high on initiative and not the other stuff?
Not 20, yeah.
Oh, nice.
9.
Right, hang on then.
No,
21.
21. Nice. Okay, no worries. So Joseph, then Caesar.
17 after the nat 20.
Okay.
14.
12.
Then Aris.
11.
Then Oleg. Top of the round is Joseph. What do you want to do?
My bonus action, I'm going to command Caesar to move up towards Frank, stand next to him, and I will instruct him to attack. I'll move up next to the steel defender as well, and I will attack him with my quarterstaff.
Okay, sure, go for it.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 certainly does hit.
So that will be 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
So he is looking worse for wear, but he is still alive.
Okay, and then Caesar will attack the Frank again, and he will do a forced empowered rend. Oh yeah, so that's going to be 23 to hit.
That certainly hits Frank.
And that will be 7 points of force damage.
Okay, so while you've hit him with the quarterstaff, you can see that you've made quite an impact on Frank. It's left him sort of black and blue, but he's He's still sort of struggling. He's got a bit of fight left of him until the metal arms of Caesar just come crashing into him and just leave him as a sort of heap in the ground as he just falls straight away and the blood starts to pool out of him.
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay, next up is Merkin.
Sound. Cool. I am going to cast Bless. Let's do Isil, Aris, and Oleg, given that you're the next 3 going after me. So,
Thank you.
Thank
you.
you.
So, by being blessed, whenever you guys make an attack roll or a saving throw during the time that the spell is ongoing, you guys can roll a d4 and add it to the number for the attack roll or the saving throw.
something I need to concentrate for. I'm just going to generally... I'm going to move around here. I think I've got that sort of distance.
Yeah, we'll say for the purpose you're here stood with now Joseph and Caesar. Okay, cool. Next up is Isil.
Okay, I'm gonna move some. They're quite far away, so I'm gonna move about 30 feet to the right here.
Yep, sure. So for the purpose of this, 30 feet is actually quite close to the bandits. So it's about here.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I was going by the guy thing. Oh, okay, that's fine. You know what? Let's just get the first Eldritch Blast out the way, shall we? Since I
Okay,
blood.
nice.
Let's
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna aim for the third
Number 3.
bandit here. Yep.
Okay, cool.
17.
17 certainly does hit him.
It's an 8. I didn't roll very well.
With the +4 as well.
Yeah. It
Okay.
was not good.
So, as you go charging into the cave, as you go running forward, you conjure like this bluish energy within your hands, and you throw like a ball of it straight at this bandit, which hits him in the chest. It makes him sort of stagger backwards, and it sort of knocks him off his feet a little bit. He's still standing, but he's certainly feeling quite damaged from it. And now it is bandit number 1. He already has his crossbow drawn, so he's going to take a shot at the person who's closest to him, as he feels a bit threatened, which in this case happens to be Joseph. That is a 15.
No.
Okay, so he takes a aim, he fires an arrow, and it just whizzes past your head, so you certainly know where the danger is coming from. Realizing that he's not going to have much luck with shooting, he's going to make an advance just towards the general area of the party. He's going to stop short and draw his scimitar. And then it is Aris's turn.
How far can the 40 feet get me towards 3 and 4?
Towards 3 and 4, you can go all the way.
Okay, which one did Isil attack? Was it 3?
Number 3.
Okay, so if I go towards number 3,
Yep.
And then attack him and then bonus attack him. So,
yep.
3.
Okay, so 3 doesn't hit.
And then bonus hit, which 2.
2.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go charging forward towards this already sort of beaten bandit. You can see the sort of smoke still coming from his chest where this last blast of energy has hit him. And you take a chance and you swing 2 punches at him, left and right, but both of them just hit air as he sort of lurches backwards and misses both of them.
I'm changing my dice because fuck you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
That's
guessing
pretty
that's the end.
much all. Yeah, I can't do anything else after that.
Okay, so next up is Oleg.
Right. Can I make it to around here?
Yes, you can. Yep.
I shall advance.
Cool.
Sweet. Now I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Yes. Yep.
Let me just cast that.
There we go.
Right. So let's attack him. 18.
Hits.
Okay, so that's D10 and a D6. 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bonus action with my glaive. Well, that's a 19 on the die.
Okay. Damn.
Nice.
So as you
Do I need to roll for, do I need to roll for damage for the attack? Because I didn't roll. That was just a hit.
You really don't.
Okay.
The first slash pretty much gets him right away across the chest, and you can already see like just his skin peel back as you catch him right the way. You've ripped through his armor, through his shirt, and essentially through most of his rib cage. And as he looks up in shock, the back end of your glaive hits him square in the chin, and doesn't quite take his head off, but has left quite a big chunk missing out of his jaw as he falls to the ground. Bandit number 2, crossbow in hand, is a little bit scared, having seen this sight all of a sudden. So he takes aim and fires towards Oleg. And that's a 17 to hit.
That hits me, yeah.
Okay, cool. So you suddenly feel a bolt hit you in the chest. And it is 6 points of damage.
Okay, so that's going to be 3.
Um,
Okay.
And unlike his friend, he's going to back up a little bit and sort of try and seek some cover towards these tables and chairs that you can see over in the right-hand corner. Bandit number 3, who's the one that was being assaulted by Aris and is now feeling a little bit worse for wear, draws his scimitar and makes an attack on him. And misses wildly. Aris, fresh from swinging his 2 punches, feels the swish of a scimitar go over his head, and he ducks just in time as it misses him.
I'm a potato, he's a potato, we're all potato.
Bandit number 4 charges up on him. And then also swings with the scimitar, this time with a 17.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. So
I'm getting deja vu. Fuck.
he hits you for
No,
10 points of slashing damage.
that's okay.
And as he sort of swings this sword and sort of slashes the monk across the chest, he also kind of yells in your face as well.
That's not nice. Fuck you.
And then we go back to the top of the round. So Joseph.
Oh wait, before that happens, can I use a reaction of Hellish Rebuke, which
You can.
you point your finger, blah 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 blah. I don't know what I need to do. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save. So I don't know what I need to do for this.
So you, as he sort of slashes across you, which one are you pointing at the guy who's just attacked you?
Yeah, I imagine it'll be the one that hit me.
So as he slashes at you, you sort of point back at him and it's like, you, and sort of bellow towards him, almost to strike a little bit of fear into him.
Yeah.
So he now has to make a dexterity saving throw, which he does.
Oh.
So,
Half damage, I think.
yes. So fire starts to shoot out of your finger.
9, 11. So
That's 20, so halve it. 10.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you point, these flames start to shoot out the end of your finger. And it catches his clothes alight. He manages to sort of pat himself down, but he's looking very worse for wear.
yeah.
Right, now we go back to Joseph.
I'm going to get Caesar to dash over
Okay.
towards number 2.
Okay, how far can you dash?
He's got a movement of 40 feet, so 80. He can.
Okay, he can easily get there. Yeah. So
Yeah. So just
all of
position
you
him
guys
5
who
feet.
aren't busy in combat just see this hulking metal figure run at the speed of light towards Bandit number 2. Bandit number 2 shits himself at this sight, by the way.
Joseph only has 30 feet, so Joseph is going to move as close as he can.
You will be just short, so you will stop about here.
Not as a dasher, I don't mean. I just mean his normal movement.
Yep, that's normal movement.
Oh, okay. And from there, I will make an attack, because what's the distance on that? About 10 foot.
So it is. So I'm having to double. So yes, yeah, you'd be within distance.
So that will be a 26 to hit.
That certainly hits him.
That's 1d8. And that's 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And Caesar dash, so he won't have an action, so that's fine.
Okay.
So that's us done for now.
Okay, so as you swing the staff, it's not the tip that catches him, but it's actually the back end of the staff. As you swing it upwards and you catch him across the face, he's hurt and he's also pissed off. And then we go to Merkin.
How far away am I to Aris? I am too far away.
You are you're about 30 feet away.
I will move about there then.
Sure.
Which is probably, I think, is about as far as I can go, actually.
It is, yeah, you're about here.
But it keeps me within touching distance of everyone if they need a heal. So let's cast Healing Word on Aris.
Okay.
Which I'll find.
Thank you.
Russ, can I just ask you a question?
You can.
So I didn't realise we were doubling distance on here. So if I was able to get there with my normal movement, then Caesar didn't need to dash, did he?
He didn't know.
Okay.
So we'll double back and you can take a turn.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
+2.
Because I didn't realise we were doubling, so I just measured it. Oh, he's got a dash for that.
Yeah, it's just to do with the map size. I'm having to double. So.
Sorry, Liam, you get healed for 3 plus. It's 3. Yeah, that's all it is.
Okay.
Can't find
Thank you.
the extra thing.
Okay, so as you head towards the fray, while you can't quite make it, you reach your hand out towards Aris, and Aris feels this glow sort of surge through his body, and he feels just slightly better for it.
Feeling excited.
Cool. We double back to Caesar then.
Okay, he will do a force empowered rend.
Okay.
And that will be 19 to hit.
That certainly hits.
And that will be 9 points of force damage.
Okay, so as Caesar charges up, he swings his fist out towards the bandit, who's already looking fairly beaten up from the quarterstaff. And as he hits this bandit, the bandit flies past the table and literally hits the cavern wall. Sort of comes slumped against the wall. Okay, so...
Sorry, I found what I was missing. Liam gets 6, not 3.
Okay.
Disciple of Life that I was missing. I couldn't find where I wrote it down.
Thank you.
So now we head to Isil.
Right. I have a question.
Go on.
So I got a cantrip, but it says each creature within range. Does that mean that if I cast it, does that affect Aris, or is it just because I don't want to hit him.
What is it?
Yeah, please don't.
Thunderclap.
Yes, that will hit him.
Yeah, can you?
Okay.
Thunderclap me.
I'll just heal
What if I? Because it's a 5 feet range, so it's not that far. What if?
Yeah, you have to double the distance. It's
so yeah. So
Oh,
at the moment they would be out of range. If you made your way towards number 4, I mean, for the sake of it, I'm going to say whatever you do. If you're aiming towards bandits 3 and 4, it will hit Aris. But to be fair, even if you do cast it, if Aris makes a Constitution saving throw, he's not hurt by it. So
I know, but what if he does?
I mean, that's just a risk that you got to take as a warlock.
I know.
For the information of the conversation, I do have a +1 on Constitution. I don't know if that's going to persuade you to or not to do, but I have a +1.
I'm going to risk it then. So if I move here, maybe?
Yep, sure. And you're going to cast it? Yep.
And then I'm going to cast Thunderclap. So each creature within range other than you must succeed in Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 damage. So I still need to...
I also forgot to mention I rolled 1 and 2 on my d20s, but okay.
So both the bandits and Aris need to make Constitution saving throws.
No.
Sorry.
Wow, which both the bandits do.
Okay.
They got 23 and
for fuck's sake.
19.
I got
oh no, what have I done?
I got 9, which includes the +1.
Oh, okay. You did not make it.
Yeah.
So
please roll badly.
You clap your hands together, and this thunderous clap echoes through the cavern.
I would never forget this.
While the bandits put their hands to their ears, Aris doesn't quite make it in time and feels the force of the thunder hit him. And you take 1d6 of damage, which I will let Asil roll.
It's a 1. It's a 1, guys.
Yeah.
It's a 1.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I
Okay.
accept the 1.
And that's how music is supposed to sound.
No, I prefer Anya.
So, Asil has just accidentally hit Aris with a thunderclap. It is now Aris's turn.
Can I like?
Oh no.
Can I start to itself? Be like, what the fuck? Need to talk about this later. I do I know which one's worse for wear? Oh, the 2 goblins. I don't think it matters.
You do not know.
I
They're
don't.
both pretty worse.
Yeah. Okay, then that's fine. I'll go for 3 then and make a first attempt of an attack, which has gone so well so far.
Okay.
13, 14, 15, 16. It's over 17. 17 plus.
Okay.
Okay.
It hits,
Yeah.
so you're fine.
Okay, which is 4 because my attack throws are great.
Okay, so that was 4, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so you push your palm with as much strength as you can, following, being a little bit pissed off that you've just been hit by a thunderclap by one of your own fellow teammates. You slam the palm of your hand into the chest of the bandit, and it's enough to send him toppling over.
Yay! And then can I use my bonus attack to attack the 4th one?
I'll say because you're close enough, yes. Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I can always move closer and then use my key for bonus. But yeah.
He's close enough. He's within range. I'll let you use the bonus attack on him.
Also 5 plus 3, so 8.
Okay, so that one doesn't hit, so you swing your fist and you just miss him.
Can I use one of my key points to make an extra attack?
You can?
That is 7 plus 2. No, 7 plus 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. I can math.
No, so you swing a second fist at him and that also misses as well.
He doesn't get my last key. Fuck you. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, cool. And then it goes to Oleg.
I'll mark down that I've used the key.
Okay, so with a smile on my face, I shall use my bonus action to move my mark onto number 4.
Sure.
And he's now marked. And I will just simply throw a javelin at him from here.
Okay.
16 plus 21.
21 hits.
Okay, so that's 2d6. 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay, so after successfully dodging these 2 flying punches from the monk, the bandit, although seeing several of his comrades die, gets a little bit cocky and goes, "Come on, if you're going to hit me, hit me!" Right before the tip of the javelin pierces the side of his head and goes out the other side, and he just collapses into a pile on the floor. You find yourselves in a, to be fair, considering it's built into a cave, it's a very well lit cave. In this room, you can kind of see that although there's a lot of sort of rocks still in the corner where they've not quite happened to mine away through that bit at the moment, there's, sort of, it's actually quite nice considering it's a bandit camp. There's a large table and chairs over by where bandit number 2's body is currently slumped over by the floor. Looks like they were possibly eating something before you guys rudely interrupted them. And then sort of to the left of the table, near the rock clustering, you kind of see it's like a crudely made bookshelf just put together from bits of scrap wood, and it's kind of where the bandits have kept their trinkets, some sort of like fine plates, cups, goblets that they've happened to steal, some silverware. It's a bit dirty. They've not really looked after it properly, but it's just sort of little bits of trinkets that they've stolen.
Did anyone else think that was a little too easy?
Yeah.
I don't think it's over yet.
Easy.
Can I also search the 2 bodies next to me while I'm standing
I
next
was going
to
to say we should loot the bodies.
Yeah.
Okay. I should point out that the cave does open up wider to the right-hand
Yeah.
side as well.
Oh.
Okay,
This is just the
so
lobby.
Aris has a look through the bodies. You find 10 silver pieces between the 2 of them.
Ooh.
Roll a perception check.
Okay, I'm not using my black dice because fuck that one. 12 plus 3, 15.
Okay, you also find 2 gold pieces as well.
Yay! What the monies?
Anybody else?
I wanted to go over to the shelf.
Okay, yeah, sure. Where are you? You're over here. There you go. So, like I said, there's sort of some nice bits of crockery, a little bit of silverware. It's clearly all been robbed. It's not stuff that they've earned themselves.
Okay.
Searching through the drawers, you find sort of more sort of crude cutlery. You do find it's just randomly stored within the cutlery drawer as well. Make a perception check.
16.
Okay, you also find
17. Sorry.
Okay, you also find 9 gold pieces that someone's just stowed away in one of the random drawers.
Very nice, thank you.
I'll go take a look at number 1. Have a root through his pockets.
Okay, so you have a look, and while there's not an awful lot left of number 1, where he was kind of smushed into a pile, there doesn't appear to be anything on him.
Can I have a quick check of the bookshelf to see if there's anything behind it? 14.
Okay, so you and Oleg both grab a side of the bookcase and pull it out, and to your surprise, you find a lot of dust.
Oh, dust!
Collect it, we need it.
Funny,
can sell
that's
that.
funny, that's funny. Oh.
What I will say is, while you guys are searching this room and sort of taking all of their shit, you can hear commotion coming from further down in the cave.
I shall walk over to it.
I want to move to this guy and search him too.
Yeah, we've still got to check number 2 and Frank, haven't we?
Yeah.
Frank was searched straight away.
No, nobody searched Frank. Nobody bothered.
Yeah, I
He's
searched
only
Frank.
a doorman.
Yeah.
It was the other one that Aris searched first, wasn't it?
Who's
Yeah,
searching
right
Frank?
at the door. At me.
Okay. Roll perception.
14.
You search him, and while you don't really find too much on him, in one of his pockets, you pull out a small gold bracelet.
Okay.
It's probably worth. It's quite a nice bracelet. It's probably worth about 25 gold pieces.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Who's searching number 2?
That'd be me because I'm still by the bookshelf.
Okay. You find a single gold piece.
That'll do.
Just one. One. Sorry.
Okay. Are you all moving on?
Yep,
Yeah,
I'm already.
Yeah.
I'm already here.
As you guys carry on further into the camp, as you walk in, this room's again well lit.
Are these shopkeepers?
And
I was gonna say where they were just.
Is this Pokemon?
Although this room's quite sparse, what you do find is quite an ornate pool that they've managed to carve out of the rock.
This is where I get my Pokeballs from.
And within the pool, you do find 2 rather scantily dressed ladies currently enjoying the pool.
Oh, wait, so this isn't a okay.
No, it's not a shop that Aris has just gone charging over to. They look quite surprised at you.
Arvas is a person.
Especially those of you that are currently drenched in blood. But they kind of stay in the pool and carry on enjoying themselves. What you do hear is more footsteps as bandits come charging around the corner. So, let me find my little bandit icon. 2 bandits approach from the bottom, and then a further 4 bandits come charging in. There we go.
That's a baby bandit.
They get bigger as they go along.
The fighting now.
And as one of them whistles...
The distance is doubled on this map as well.
Oh, size doesn't matter.
One of them whistles, and they are backed up by 2 wolves.
Nice.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Fab.
Shall we just get straight into it and everybody roll again? Everybody roll for initiative.
Why is there 2 people in a pool? What the fuck is going on?
They're just here for the show.
Remember, Liam, sorry, they are women. You are a monk.
See.
Do not jump in the pool.
Oh. Well, what a... Oh.
Right.
I'm going home. It's not worth it.
20 to 25, anyone? I mean, that's not great. 15 to 20. Oh, wow.
This is looking great.
Okay. I'm having to roll a lot of dice here.
Oh, can we not name them like Bill, Bob, Ted, Jim?
Do you want to be here forever?
And we don't know their names.
Yeah.
Ask their names.
This doesn't want to end.
You, before we fight you, what are your names?
Fluffy. Oh, I don't want to kill Fluffy. That's a nice name. What the fuck?
Ah,
I'm not attacking the wolves. I'm sorry. No, nope. Call it Fluffy.
Okay.
After you saying,
I'm gonna call it Fluffy. I was waiting for like, I don't know. What do you call a wolf?
Ang or something.
It's not fucking Fluffy.
10 to 15.
Yeah.
14.
yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Oh,
Anybody get 15? 14.
Yeah.
So Aris. 13.
yep.
So that was a seal, and who else?
Me.
12.
I got 10.
Okay. I'm not going to lie here, guys. These bandits outrolled you by quite a bit.
Fantastic.
Not really surprising.
So that is the combined Joseph and Caesar. Yeah, it was you were just on one.
On
weren't you?
one. So
We're just building
Okay.
up to it. Anybody
So-
with a 4? No. 3? No. 2? No.
I think you do want to be here all day.
So Bandit 1 is going to show he's made of the mean stuff, and he also wants to impress the ladies. He's going to go charging straight in on Aris.
Why me?
ooh, okay, attack on you.
You do get an attack on him.
This is a tiefling
He's
thing,
not
isn't
aware of this. So do you want to roll that now?
Yep, and that's a natural 20. 5.
it? Can I whisper in his ear? Can you hit the goblin and not me?
That's-
Because I've had issues in the past.
13 points of slashing damage.
I have
Okay.
PTSD.
So as he goes charging up on onto Aris, Oleg catches it out the corner of his eye, swings his glaive, and catches the bandit straight
thank
in the
God.
side of the head.
Is he dead?
He is dead.
Wow.
Right in front of me as well. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You can see blood splatter on Iris.
One of the bandits points, and one of the wolves come charging out the darkness and go straight onto Merkin. He is going to pounce onto him. Hits on 15.
Miss. Just.
Okay, so the wolf pounces at you and just goes past you. So for the purpose, I'll just say that he's now behind you. Okay. Bandit number 4.
Yay.
Having seen the first bandit who charged in get absolutely slashed to misery, is going to sort of advance a little bit, but be a bit more cautious. He's going to draw out his longbow, and he's going to take a shot on... He's a bit scared by Caesar, so he's going to take a shot on Caesar. Gets a nat 1. So he misses, and it goes
Shoots
sailing
himself
off
in the
into the wall. And I'll say that his crossbow jams. Bandit 2 is also going to draw out his crossbow. Going to take a shot on Aris.
Oh, but there's a dead body. What the fuck?
Wow, I need another dice. He also rolls an nat 1.
Yeah.
That's
Skip
2 in a
town,
row.
bitch.
So the arrow goes flying in Aris's direction, but actually ends up hitting the dead body of his comrade.
That guy's not having a good time.
It is now Aris's turn.
Can I, as a bonus action, search the body and then move? I assume I can make him if the distance is doubled. Or
You
my
would
movement
just
speed.
reach number 2
Yeah,
or,
which
or
two's
number
fine.
4.
Yeah, no, 2's fine. I'll go for 2.
Okay. So, being a fucking brave monk that you are, you search the body of number 1 and find nothing, and then go charging into number 2, bitterly disappointed that he had nothing on him.
Yeah, I'm looking for gold. Give me the gold.
Okay.
Yeah, then I make a attack with my quarterstaff, which 12.
Just misses.
Oh, and I've already used my bonus action, so I think I'm done. Yeah.
That's you done. So you swing with your staff in a rage, having not found anything on the first dead body of the bandits, and you just narrowly miss bandit number 2. Next up is the second wolf, who comes barreling down onto Oleg, which means he will get an attack of opportunity.
I want this turn. It has to be next turn now.
Okay.
It's only once per turn.
More for you. The wolf pounces upon you. That's 19. He pounces on you and sinks his teeth into you. And he does 5 points of damage.
Okay, and that's non-magical, right?
That's not magical, that's piercing damage.
Okay, so that's 3 points of damage.
And now I need you to make a strength saving throw.
That's a 15.
Okay, so while the wolf jumps onto you and bites your arm, you feel the pain, but with your brute strength, you manage to sort of fling the wolf back off of you, and you stay standing.
Very nice.
And now it is Isil's turn.
I want to use Phantasmal Force
Okay.
Nice.
on bandit number 4.
On number 4.
So, yeah, so craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of the creature that is within range. The target must take an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or other things of your choice.
Okay, so
What's your charisma? Isil?
Charisma. 14 plus 2 bonus.
So what's your modifier to it?
Plus 2.
Plus 2. Okay, so it's a save of 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which he does make nat 20.
God damn it!
I changed dice.
Change them back.
Yeah, please change them back. Okay. Is that just gone because it's failed? Like I can't use that again.
Correct.
God damn it. God damn it. Okay. That's my turn then.
Okay, cool. Merkin?
Sound. How long has it been since the last fight? Is my concentration still in effect for Bless?
I'd say because you guys spent so long searching,
Yeah.
a minute's passed, so you need to recast it.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, let's do a quick Bless then. Oh,
Okay.
I've lost where is that? Okay, given that Aris has sprinted off, it may as well be Aris, Oleg, and Joseph.
Okay, so Aris, Oleg, and Joseph, you all feel this surge go through you, and you feel the sort of the blessing of Magia upon you.
Why am I yellow?
Oh, 18.
Hits. You're yellow because you've been blessed.
Oh, nice.
1. Perfect.
Okay, so you kind of do hit the wolf, but you just kind of give it a tap on the side, almost as if you were booping his nose.
Oh, cute Fluffy.
And all that's really done is proceed to piss the wolf off even more.
Oh, that's not nice.
We're both just dancing around each other. We don't want to actually hurt each other.
Yeah.
He's our pet now, but he doesn't know it.
Okay, so next up is bandit number 3, who is going to advance half his move and take out a crossbow. He's going to take a shot on. Going to take a shot on Caesar.
Okay.
And that is 20.
That will hit.
Okay. So Caesar feels this bolt flying to the side of him, and it hits him for. That is 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Does he do like an R2D2 scream?
He waves his hands in the air and he goes, "Danger!" Okay, now it is the combined efforts of Joseph and Caesar.
Well, I can't move too far away, can I? Because that wolf. Okay, so I'm going to tell Caesar to move round the side of me so it's next to Fluffy.
Sure.
To prepare to attack.
Okay.
I will attack Fluffy with the quarterstaff.
Yep.
And 16 to hit.
Hits.
13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so as you swing your staff down on Fluffy, you catch the wolf straight in the side of the head, and it sort of pins it against the wall and knocks the wolf out.
Nice.
Knocked out but not dead, so we can still keep it.
Seeing as the target has disappeared that Caesar was going to attack, he'll still have enough movement to get round. Will you allow me to move him to a different target?
Yeah, if you want to say that you've now instructed him to move up onto Tinkles, you can.
Yeah. So
Thought that might be your intention.
Then he will do force rend on Tinkles.
Okay.
That'll be 4 points of force damage.
Okay. So this giant construct approaches the wolf and kind of slams its fist down into the back of the wolf. It lets out this large yelp, and now it sort of turns and bars its teeth towards both Joseph and Caesar.
And that will end our turn.
And next up is Bandit number 5, who is going to advance. And now he's got clear eyes on Joseph. He's going to fire off his crossbow at him. Misses horribly, though, as the arrow goes flying past Joseph and sinks into the ground. And now it is Oleg's turn.
I'm going to move just here.
Okay, yep, sure.
There we go. And I will have swing at him with advantage.
Okay.
That's good because one of them's a 1. That is 15 to hit.
That hits.
God. That's 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then I will bonus action with advantage. 17 on the dice.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a 4. Oh, that's 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so while the wolf is very preoccupied with Joseph and Caesar, you manage to get round the other side of it and you swing your glaive either side of the wolf. As you batter its rib cages, the wolf just slumps to the ground.
Perfect. And then I will use the rest of my speed to get around here.
Yep, sure. So you stop just short about there.
Yeah, I want to be 15 feet away from them, essentially.
Okay.
So that if they enter my reach, I can attack.
So I'll drop you back about here. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So back to top of the round. So that would be Bandit number 4. And as he sees you approaching, he readies his bow, ready for another shot. 16.
Is that on me?
That's on you.
17 AC, so misses.
Okay. So it just whizzes past your head. In that case, then he realizes that you are coming quick, so he draws his scimitar ready for you. Bandit number 2, who's down here locked in combat with Aris, swings his scimitar at him. And that's 18.
Yep.
7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
He's then going to swipe again. That is 21.
I'm dead.
That's just a hit, so not 21 damage.
Very kind.
For a further 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay, I'm fine. Only
Okay.
just fine, but nevertheless, I'm fine.
Cool. And now it is Aris's turn.
I attack first,
Okay.
which is 15.
Okay, that does hit.
2 plus 3, so 5 damage for that.
Okay, yep.
And then I do a bonus attack as well,
Yep, sure.
which I'm choosing my dice carefully. Nat 20.
Okay, yes, that certainly hits.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So double damage.
Oh wait, no, it'll be strength, so plus 0 for those. So 4, 6, so it'll be 12.
Okay, so you swing your staff into the side of his ribs and you hear a crack as you break several of them from the first blow. And as he sort of reels back from the force of the staff hitting him, he then suddenly gets the delivery of 2 punches to the face, which sends him to the ground.
Yay!
Mm.
Wait, that was my first attack, or was that I forgot what I did?
No, you used all the actions.
You've used all of your actions.
Oh, I'm sad. Okay, I stay.
Okay. So it would have been Bandit Two's turn, so it is now Seal's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move about 30 feet this direction.
Okay, so 30 feet would put you.
Oh.
If you want to move the full 30 feet, it would put you here.
Oh, okay, yeah, that works.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try and do an Eldritch Blast on 4. I'm gonna still try and get 4.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a 16 on the die.
That hits.
Plus 2.
Yep, so certainly hits.
20 altogether with all my bonuses on there.
Jeez, okay. Yeah, you have certainly hit him with a ball of energy.
Cool. So I just get roll my 1d8. 5.
Okay. So as you go charging forward, you manage to sort of conjure this ball of blue energy, and you just swing in an overarm arc, and it hits him on the top of the head. He has to sort of grab his head from the pain, and it sort of really distracts him for a bit and really startles him. He is still standing though.
Okay, that's fine.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, in which case then we go to Merkin.
Sound. Making sure I thought I'd muted myself. I would like to move. I think I can just about get to.
You're 25, aren't you?
Yes.
So you can just go slightly past. If you want to head, if you're charging in, you can actually pass Oleg, or you can sort of stay behind him. Okay.
I'm simply going next to him.
Sure. So you're within touching distance.
Yep. I would like to cast Cure Wounds on him, which is maths 9 hit HP.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
And then, okay then.
I'm on my deathbed here, by the way, guys. Oh,
You're fine.
You're fine. You're miles away.
what do you
I was
mean?
gonna say you're over there.
I'm dying lonely. That's not fine. What the fuck?
They're the same.
So bandit number 3. Now seeing you guys advance, is going to turn his crossbow onto Asil. Fire off a bolt for 20.
Hits.
Okay. So you feel a bolt hit you in the shoulder.
Great.
And it hits for 9 points of damage.
Okay. Ow.
And then it is Joseph's turn.
Use bonus action to tell Caesar to move up to here in between 2 and 4, 3 and 4.
Yep.
Joseph will come up next to number 3, and he will attempt to hit number 3 with his quarterstaff.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, that's not going to work. 11.
No, it just misses. So bandit number 3 feels a swish of the staff just going past his head.
In that case, Caesar will do, and that's 12 to hit.
Just hits.
Ooh. 9 points of force damage.
Okay, so while number 3 is distracted by you sort of just dodging the quarterstaff, number 4, taking his attention kind of off the ball a little bit, suddenly feels the force of a steel fist cave into the side of his face, and it knocks him to the ground dead.
Nice. Okay, that finishes my turn.
Okay, bandit number 5 is going to charge in on the fray, so he's going to charge into Caesar. With his scimitar out, he hits on 15.
Yeah, that matches my armor class.
Okay, so he manages to get off just 2 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And he's still sort of not quite sure what he's fighting, but he knows that he's managed to sort of hit it and deal some damage. Next up is Oleg.
So I will advance up to number 5.
Yes, yep.
And I will attack.
Okay.
Actually, can I move to here?
You can.
17 on the die.
17 is certainly going to hit him, yep.
Okay. 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action. That's 18 on the die.
Again, hits.
Oh, damn it. That's 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that is enough. So as he's sort of distracted and trying to take down this steel beast with his scimitar, he then just feels 2 slashes, deep, cutting slashes across his back, and bleeds out and falls.
Nice.
Okay, so it now goes to Aris.
Yay! I don't think I can actually reach any.
So you'd be just shy of Oleg.
But where's Oleg? I get confused.
Oh,
There, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
How could you forget?
I'm sorry. There's so many circles. I use one action to search this guy. It's okay.
I love you just raiding bodies whilst we're in the middle of a battle
You
scene.
find
like,
5
not
copper
now.
pieces.
You hit me. You don't get to judge the fuck.
All right, okay.
Bandit number 2 had
bills to pay for.
literally nothing on him but 5 copper pieces.
I'm collecting it. It's mine. Mine now. I use some of my distance to again search this guy.
Which guy? You've already searched him.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh,
You found
sad.
nothing.
Fucking, they need a rub better. They're not good thieves. I don't know where will be better. Anywhere like here, I guess.
Okay.
I move to.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can't go anywhere.
You can
else,
go in the middle.
really.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Happy with that?
Yeah. Well, no, but yeah.
Okay. So we go to Asil.
Okay, so who's left? So those 2 there. I'm gonna try with another Eldish Blast on number. Is that a 5 or a 6? I don't know, but that one there, the one that's by
6.
himself. Okay, that one by
Okay.
himself.
Okay, sure.
15 on the die. 17,
that-
19.
Yep, certainly hits.
Cool. And that is a 6 for on the hit, basically.
Okay, so this bandit who's kind of staying away from the fray and has just been picking his shots, now feels a thud on his right-hand shoulder as a ball of blue arcane energy just hits him. He looks over at you and can see that you've got a bit of smoke just coming off the back of your hands where you've held this ball of energy at him.
He's about you.
He's still all standing, but yeah, it's hurting.
Right. I think there's pretty much else I can do, so that will be my turn.
Okay.
I'll just
It
ask,
is gone.
Are these ladies just chilling while all this fighting's going on?
They are just loving life.
I'm more scared of them than
This
the
is
bandits.
probably on the daily for them. Just chilling in caves, watching people fight.
They were a bit scared when they saw a heavily bleeding Aris like limp his way across the cave. But
looting corpses.
But you know, they're just here for the good vibes. So
They've got free entertainment, you know.
Pretty much.
Nice.
Bandit number 6 is going to go a little bit crazy with the crossbow because I've accidentally missed him twice. So he's going to fire off 2 bolts. One directly at Oleg for a 21.
That hurts.
Okay. 9 points of damage.
Okay, so... Okay, yeah.
He's going to fire another one at you, which is 17.
That's my armor class, yeah, hits.
Okay. And that one hits for 5 points of damage. So you just feel 2 funks, one on either side of your shoulders. These 2 black bolts hit you. And that will be the end of his turn. It will now be Merkin.
Sound. I'm assuming I've got the wrong thing out. Yeah, I think there's just enough distance for me to get to Oleg and then get to 6.
Yes, yep.
Yes. Cool. Nice. Move forward close to Oleg, give him a nice little touch of cure wounds.
Sure.
It's 9 again, bloody hell.
That's 9 points of healing, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So as you run past Oleg, you kind of almost like a slap on the back just where he's a bit slumped over and he's feeling the effect of these 2 bolts hitting him, kind of slap him on the back in a good hearty way, and he feels these healing power surge through him as you carry on towards the bandit that attacked him.
Standard mace hit. 16.
Hits.
4.
With one hand you heal, with one hand you deal out the damage as you slam your mace into the side of the bandit, and it leaves blood pouring out the side of his ribcage. He is still standing just about, but he's clutching his wound and he knows that he's in trouble. It is now bandit number 3's turn, who is feeling a little bit intimidated, being flopped by both Joseph and his giant steel man. But he's going to swing with his scimitar anyway, and that's a 15 on Joseph.
That does not hit.
Okay, so he slashes away with his scimitar, but fails to hit. He's a bit panicked because he knows that he's now in trouble.
Yeah.
So it is actually Joseph and Caesar's turns respectively now.
So I'll just turn to Caesar and say, after I finish with him, you put the rend on him, if he's still standing. So that's 15.
Okay, so the first swing of the staff doesn't hit him, but you get him on the back.
So that will be 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, you hit him hard.
Nice.
As you hit him in the jaw with the backswing, you hear a crack in his jaw. He's just about still standing, but I'm guessing probably not for long.
Hopefully not. Caesar go. So that will be 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that will be 7 points of force damage.
Okay, so after the thud of his jaw, he's still not quite recovered. This towering steel construct sort of hulks over him and literally just pounds his fist down onto the top of his head and essentially just leaves a bloody pulp on the floor.
Nice. And then we will just use our movement to... I'll put Caesar there, or Caesar here, and I'll go here. I've left the corpses for you to rob, Arith.
Yay!
It is Oleg's turn.
So I'm going to approach him here.
Okay.
This guy must be shitting himself right now.
That's a 15 to hit.
Okay. Yep, that hits. Don't worry about rolling attack. So, as you all crowd round this last remaining bandit, kind of sighs, drops his scimitar to the ground and just says, just make it quick. With which you come charging up and you just swing the glaive into the side of his head, taking his head clean off his body.
Yes.
Nice.
From the distance, you can hear just a faint from the 2 girls that are in the pool.
You should throw it in the pool.
So, you guys have cleared out this room.
Can I search the bandits though?
Yeah, sure. So, as you guys kind of take a minute to compose yourselves, Iris goes rushing over to search the 3 crowded bodies that are over here. One of them is destroyed just beyond recognition, so you will not be able to loot him. But between the other 2, you find they weren't exactly rich. You find 15 silver pieces between the 2 of them.
Okay.
You have to remember, these are all low-level bandits. They serve like one sort of boss. So, besides the 2 ladies in the pool who are now sort of starting to make their way out of the cave, although for the purpose I can't move them off the map, unfortunately.
They was only here for the entertainment. Like, oh.
The cave again is well lit. While the mouth, the main part of the cave opens up towards the north, just south of the pool where Aris had his dramatic battle with bandit number 2, there is also a small opening down the bottom of the cave there.
Okay.
I think we go towards the small opening first.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah?
I'm just
Yeah.
going to quickly loot number 6 before we leave.
Okay, you loot what is left of number 6, now without his head. You find 17 copper pieces.
Cheers, that sound.
Okay. So you all head down past the pool, which has now been vacated. You can see a little bit of blood has spilt into the pool and it's left like a reddish hue. So, as you all enter the small sort of opening down the bottom of the cave. You come to, it's a much smaller room that you've been in so far, and all you can really see is just a staircase that leads down, and it's well lit on either side.
So the staircase itself is well lit.
Yep. So the tops of the staircase, there's 2 torches, so you can see the top of the staircase is well lit. What you can't see is where it leads.
Okay, so it's dark down below, is it?
It is dark, but down below.
Okay. In that
You can kind of hear faint murmurings and groans from down the stairs.
Before we go down or anywhere, can I use my second wind to do 1d10 plus 1 HP?
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to cast dancing lights.
Okay,
I don't have dark vision, so
that's fine.
Oh yeah.
For what it's worth, you can't see the bottom of the staircase. It's quite a deep staircase, but you can certainly see further out. The rest of the room, you guys can all kind of see, is just kind of an empty room. Its only real purpose is it holds this staircase.
I shall lead the way down the staircase.
yeah.
I'm good to go.
Have you healed up now, Aris? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay.
Remembering that Caesar triggered a trap when we walked in the cave initially. Should we check the stairs for anything trappy?
Not a bad idea.
Okay, who's leading the way?
I'll lead the way. I'll lead the way. 15 on the die plus 4. That's 19.
Okay. From what you can see, it's just a well-carved set of stone stairs that leads down to somewhere.
Yeah, I'll proceed heading down.
Okay. So you all one by one make your way down this fairly narrow staircase, and you end up in what can only be described as a dungeon. From here, you can see several small children, women. There is an elderly gentleman in the end cage, but they're all imprisoned within cages. And this is clear. It's clear that this is where the bandits have been keeping any prisoners, possibly for ransoms or potentially to sell them off as slaves. What you can see is there's also a small armory in the top right-hand corner. It's a small sort of rack of spears, javelins, short swords. Not too much. You're not with them, are you?
No, we're not.
Free us, please.
Yeah, I'll try and break open the cage. Yeah, the cages.
Did we want to see if anything's like potentially trap wise? I know the stairs are safe, but I don't want to like trigger anything at the cages.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I will stand guard outside the second bit while they check.
Okay.
Where are you standing guard? Just so I know.
I've already moved it, but it's
okay. Yeah, so you've gone down to the end cage as well to sort of.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're fairly flimsy cages, but they are both locked with padlocks. So if Oleg and Aris both make strength checks,
that's a natural 20.
Nice.
13.
Nice.
You cleave the lock clean off of yours, and Aris, as do you. So you manage to free all of the prisoners.
Yeah.
One of the women has 2 small children with her as well. She says thank you as they all head up towards the staircase.
I'll hand a gold each to each child.
Okay. So there's 3 children from what you can make out in total.
Okay.
There was 1 elderly man and 2 women.
Okay, so that's 3 gold for the children.
Okay.
I bow as they leave. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Can I let's see if there's any like bolts or anything in the armory, or is that all just locked up?
Yeah, sure. Roll a perception check.
13.
You find a couple of bolts.
Nice. I'll take it.
I just grab a javelin from the armory.
Yeah, sure. So you guys are over here. That's not you. That's the steel construct.
Can I change my weapon to nunchucks now? Do they have a nunchuck in there?
I don't think
out
so.
of stock on nunchucks.
They do not have nunchucks.
What the fuck?
So as you guys are helping yourselves to the armory, what you do now hear approaching is a rather large, muscly bandit coming down the stairs. This guy instead has 2 scimitars to hand, and he's not looking happy. He shouts out, you let all of my prisoners go?
Yeah.
I did indeed.
I mean, it looks like it, yeah.
It looks like I'm going to have to deal with you lot then.
They also took some of your weapons too, by the way. They have nunchucks.
Wow.
He looks over at Aris and points at him and goes, yeah, I'm going to kill you first then.
What the fuck?
You know who's the rat in the group?
All right, everyone.
Why have I been moved? What the fuck?
Because you were losing you were looking at the...
You were looking for
armory
nunchucks?
Going for nunchucks.
The only person who wasn't was Joseph, Caesar, and Merkin. So
sad.
All right, everybody roll.
I don't want to.
Nat 20.
Okay, so that's certainly going to be Joseph and Caesar to start then.
18.
That's 17.
13 for me.
Merkin, what did you get?
3.
Oh.
Okay.
The first bad initiative I've had so far, so I'll take it.
All right, so top of the round is Joseph and Caesar.
I will command Caesar to move up next to the bad guy, ready to attack him with his rend. And I will move up next to him. So I will go for an attack with my quarterstaff. It's 11.
Does not hit.
Okay, so Caesar's going to try and rend. And that will be a 22.
Okay, that most definitely hits.
10 points of damage.
Ooh.
Force damage.
Okay, so while you kind of swing this stick towards him, the staff, there's a bit of a swish as he sidesteps, but when he does sidestep, he also sort of steps straight into Caesar's punch, which wins him a little bit, but he kind of flexes his muscles and he's bracing himself for the fight. Then we head to Oleg.
Right. I am going to bang Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay, sure.
So let me just put that.
There you go.
Hunter's Mark. Perfect. And I shall approach him and stand here. 16 to hit.
Just hits.
10 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Yep.
Bonus action. That's a 16 on the die.
Yep. That just hits.
Okay. 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So these 2 blows from the glaive really piss him off. You can see you've really sort of ripped up his studded leather armor, and he just sort of turns and screams in your face. Feel the spit coming from his mouth. Aris.
I approach him and take a swing at his faces with my staffs.
Okay.
And I missed terribly because it was a 4.
Yes, so you swing the staff and it swishes nowhere near him.
And then I try with my bonus action to swing again.
Okay.
Which is a nat 20.
Yes!
Ooh, nice.
Yay.
Okay, double damage. That hits.
Good recovery.
And all is right in the world. Fuck's sake. Nat 1.
Oh.
Yeah, it didn't last long. So 2.
Okay. So a swish of the staff just misses him. You kind of chuck your staff to one side and go in for the punches. And while you hit him with a 1-2 punch in his chest, it just kind of feels like pitter-patter on his chest and he laughs at you.
That's not nice.
Yeah.
Asil.
Right.
Help. I'm in danger. Help.
I'm going to try and hit him with a bolt. 13 on the dice?
Does not hit.
God damn it. I'll just sort of stand like, oh, this is awkward.
Okay.
My
So-
I'm just watching her like shoot next to him and it's like, please don't hit me.
So while you try and hit him with this guided, almost like lightning bolt, he kind of just shrugs it off.
Well
It is
done.
now his turn. With his
Great.
2 scimitars in hand, he is looking to dish out a lot of damage. So he's going to do an attack on everyone who's currently surrounding him, bar Merkin, who's a little bit too far off. So Joseph, he swipes for 15.
Does not hit.
Okay, Caesar. He misses woefully. Aris, again, the swipe is futile. And then finally, Oleg, that's 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Hang on. Caesar will use his reaction to deflect attack, giving you disadvantage on that roll, so you have to roll it.
Okay. So that is now a 12.
Misses.
Okay.
Very nice.
So he's really annoyed. He just kind of lashes out at all of you with a flurry of blows. None of them hitting.
I pretend to play Paticate with him again.
And now it is Merkin's turn.
I'm a potato. He's a potato.
I'm going to retreat slightly so that we're not all just grouped up on the stairs.
Sure.
And then cast Bless. And let's go. I mean, to be fair, may as well. The 3 that are dotted around.
How many times have you cast Bless? Touch.
I've done.
Yeah, you are straight up out of spells till you rest.
That is fine.
Oh, it's not. The fuck?
We got this. Don't panic.
Was that the end of your turn, Merkin?
I went to go hit him with the mace, but I rolled an 8, so.
Okay, so you still went in, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, top of the round is Joseph and Caesar.
I'll tell Caesar to follow my action and hit him afterwards. And I will go with 18 to hit.
Just hits.
Okay. So with quarterstaff.
Forgot to allow for something earlier.
That is 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, yep, sure.
And then Caesar will go 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay.
So while Caesar's sort of push on him fails, you do manage to catch him with the back of the staff just while you sort of try to fend him off a little bit. Oleg.
I will do what I do best, and I will hit him.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, okay,
Yay.
yeah, that does hit.
Do you know that means I get to roll 2d10s essentially and 2d6s?
Okay.
Wow.
21 points of slashing damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Just cremate him. It'll be quicker. The fuck?
Okay. So as you just carve away at him with your glaive, you just keep taking chunks and chunks out of him, and he just continuously groans and looks worse for wear. But for the time being, he is still on his feet somehow.
Bonus action.
Headbutt him.
19 plus 6. 25.
Oh,
Yes, that hits.
13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so while he's still on his feet, one final glaive blow to the top of his head caves the back of his head in, and he falls down the staircase. Sort of lands just at Merkin's feet.
Have you wondered where all the good throws when he went to Oleg?
And that is it. He is dead.
Yay!
let's search his pockets.
Yeah, I was about to say, search it. Do it.
I'm nudging with my glaive and like, is that it? Is that all you got?
Again, this feels very simple and easy.
He is not getting back up.
That's the pocket.
Who got there first? Who's looting him?
Me.
I mean, technically, I said it first.
Oh, fuck.
You did.
All right. Joseph and Aris roll roll perception checks.
Okay.
I wish it was investigation.
Perception.
Jesus.
Hang on. Plus 3, 14.
5.
Okay. Joseph, you find a small jade gemstone within his pocket.
Nice.
It's probably worth, if it's in good nick, about 100 gold pieces.
Damn.
Aris, you managed to find, sort of within his back pockets, you find a potion of healing.
Yay.
That is a good prize for you.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. We're going back up the stairs?
We are.
Yeah, back up to the stairs and then we'll follow the cave opening.
Okay. So as you guys head deeper into the cave, you go back past the pool, which is still empty, funnily enough. And you end up in a narrower hallway. if you want to put all of your pieces down on the south, there we go.
Yeah.
There
you go.
And as you guys sort of enter the corridor, two big, crudely put together shelves run all the way along. This is again a sort of makeshift armory where a lot of people have kind of dumped any sort of splitted bow staffs. There's a couple of sort of largely used bows, a few short swords thrown into the mix as well. And again, a few more trinkets that have clearly been robbed from houses. There's a couple of paintings, there's some jewellery. Nothing really sort of worth an awful lot, but obviously the spoils of them, it means more to them than it probably does to you. But the shelves go on for quite some time. The area is well lit, and then it goes off to a further area, which is at the moment quite dark to you guys. You can't see what's ahead.
Before we carry on, can I use my potion of heal? How much health does potion of healing give? 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 plus 2, 7.
And then I'll walk over to you, Iris, and I'll put my hand on your shoulder, and I'll use my lone hand to heal you for 5 more.
7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay. I am almost at my max health. Yay!
Hey.
I'm 21 at 22. Yay! Thank you.
It's probably a bad time to me to say that I'm on like 5.
Oh,
I'll walk over to you and heal you for 10 HP.
Oh, amazing.
And that's my lay on hands gone.
I thought I was at the lowest. I'm sorry. I feel bad.
It's fine. I kept it quiet.
I can walk over and cast Cure Wounds. That is going to be 5 points of health.
Yeah, I'm back to 4 now. Thanks.
Anybody else looking worse for?
I was like, just in case we get thrown to another bandit fight.
Heaven forbid.
Merkel, are you all good?
I'm good enough for now. Yeah.
Sweet. Let's move on.
Cool.
Okay. Who's leading the way?
It would be me.
Okay. Natural born leader.
It's gonna be me.
Some say I'm a pack leader.
As you guys make your way past, like I said, at first the shelves seem to go on forever. As you look over, there's sort of trinkets that they've managed to steal and take away. You guys are more than welcome to have a look as you go through, but unless you're after bolts or arrows or anything like that, there's probably not too much worth your time.
No. Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to more bolts. Not gonna lie.
We'll say that you find another 3 bolts that are in decent enough condition to use.
Yep, I'll take those.
Okay.
Would Joseph not find bolts of any use for like making stuff?
I mean, yeah, if he wants to take them and just sort of have them as scrap, he could, but that's up to him and how much he can carry.
I don't know what he wants to make.
As you guys sort of walk through
really like the robot
towards the next opening, I need Oleg to roll a perception check, please.
That is a no.
Poor Fluffy's going to wait.
19 again.
Okay, so as you sort of head towards the end of the opening, you pause and you get everyone else behind you to stop, as you can see a thin, almost clear wire running between the 2 bookcases.
Anybody know how to disarm this?
Walk through it's one way. I don't recommend it.
Well, we could go back and get a corpse and throw it at it.
That also works.
Oh yeah, where's the head?
It's.
I was going to say, "Where's Fluffy?" It's like, no, not Fluffy.
The wire itself is probably only a couple of inches above the ground, so you could easily step over it.
Let's step over it.
Okay. So as you all manage to successfully step over, Merkin probably the one who has the most trouble just due to his height and size.
What about the robot? How does that work?
You
Pick him up.
You all manage to navigate it, and you head into the next room. So it's evident that this is where most of the time this is where the bandits would be hanging out. There's a large sort of dining table with plenty of chairs. You can see there's still half-eaten food. You probably disturbed one of their meals with the ruckus that you caused. Waiting for you in the center of the room are two hulking bandits. Both of them scimitars in hand, and it's clear that they've been waiting for you. Stood behind them is a beast which is very large.
Of course.
Anybody who has animal handling or nature?
May I have animal handling?
Yep.
Same here.
Okay, so as quite a few of you are sort of proficient in it, you will recognise this to be a dire wolf.
Ooh.
There's not going to be any reasoning with them. It's very clear what they want from you guys. So I'm just going to head straight into the music. Let's get this over and done with. So everybody roll.
19.
17.
Ooh.
Ditto.
I got 9.
4.
So top of the round is Seal.
Amazing. I want to be about
Really tiny for some reason.
60 feet range.
Okay.
I want to cast Hex on. Let's go for number 1. Why not? Can I do anything else? I can't remember. Yeah, sure.
No, Hex is a bonus action, so she can still use Eldritch Blast on them.
Oh, hell yeah, let's do that. That sounds like way more fun.
Okay.
So let's do. Well, that was a 19 on the dice.
No.
Yeah, that hits.
So plus 2, 21. That is a 23.
Ooh.
The Eldritch
Okay.
Blast. And then what I that's a 3 on the extra with the hex on top.
Okay. While he was expecting a fight, he was not expecting this little warlock to pack such a punch. It's this giant ball of blue energy, almost a two-hander effort, just gets lobbed towards him and hits him square in the chest. He stumbles back a little bit, but he's still sort of braced, ready for a fight. It is now Oleg's turn.
Yeah, I will make my move to about here. And then I will blast Hunter's Mark again on number 2.
Okay, no worries. Let me mark him as purple. There you go.
And I shall slash away.
Okay, go for it.
18 on the die.
Yes, just hits.
That's 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I will retreat to here and await their entrance.
Next up is Joseph and Caesar.
And I'm going to go for quarterstaff against number 1. That's 23.
Hits.
That is 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
And then Caesar will have against Force Rend, and that will be 18 to hit.
Just.
That will be 7 points of force damage.
Okay. So, both of you team up on this giant hulking figure of a man. And while you manage to land successful blows to him, he's still on his feet. A little bit out of breath, but he's still on his feet. So while you guys sort of unleash on him, the dire wolf is going to make his way round to Caesar.
Oh, damn it.
And he is going to pounce on him.
I was trying to tempt him the other way.
So that is nat 20.
That will hit.
Okay. 15 points of piercing damage.
Whoa.
Ouch. He's at 1.
Okay.
Oh no!
He also needs to
don't
make
want him to
a strength saving throw.
Oh no.
Ooh, 13.
It just makes the strength saving throw, so Caesar's still on his feet for the time being. Next is Aris.
Okay, well, I don't like that he attacked him. That's not nice. So I'm going to. What's the distance? I assume I can get there.
You can get there, yeah.
Yeah. In that case, I go to the dire wolf and do a normal attack.
Okay.
13.
Does not hit.
Okay. And then bonus action, which misses. That's less.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
So
done.
you take 2 swings at the wolf, and both of them miss. He's quite fast and agile because he's such a large beast, and this is a vicious beast that you're dealing with, and the bandits have trained him well. Next up is bandit number 1, who's going to unleash a flurry of attacks with his 2 scimitars on both Joseph and Caesar. So first one on Caesar, which is gonna miss because it's a 8. Second one is much better. That's 17.
That does hit.
Okay.
Caesar will use his reaction to deflect attack, so give it disadvantage on that roll.
Okay. So it would still be 17. Okay. So Caesar takes 4 points of slashing damage.
Isn't it
Oh,
Joseph
sorry.
you're attacking?
No, this was Caesar.
Oh, they're both on Caesar, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, in fact, he can't do the deflect attack thing on himself anyway, so okay, fine.
Okay, so Caesar takes 4 points of slashing damage.
He's down.
Okay. There we go. And he's still got 2 more attacks. No, sorry, 1 more attack on Joseph, which is a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Oh no.
Right after Caesar gets down and can't protect it. Okay, in that case, I will cast Shield,
Okay.
which will put my AC up to 22.
Okay. So the blow just. Oh wait, no, sorry, that was nat 20. So it
Yeah,
would have
so-
okay. In that case, then it's 11 points of slashing damage. So he just sort of swipes away with his scimitar, and he slashes left and right. He manages to take Caesar down, and then also gets a good hit on you straight across the chest. And even though he's wounded himself, he's quite happy with that result. Next up is Merkin.
I'm going to position myself about here
Yep, sure.
and take a shot with a crossbow at number 2. And I'm going to miss poorly because I've rolled a 3.
Yes, that bolt does go flying past him and probably into the dining table behind him. All right, so it's now Bandit number 2's turn. He is going to go in on Oleg, which will, of course, trigger your attack of opportunity.
Yay! That's a dirty 20. 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay, so you do manage to hit him and hurt him quite badly, but he is still going to land some attacks on you, I think.
Yeah.
So with scimitar in hand, he gets 14.
Misses.
14 again.
Misses.
And 18.
Hits.
Okay. So you take 8 points of slashing damage. So we go back to top of the round. So Asil.
Me, amazing. So whilst I still have Hex on number 1, I will go for another Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Whilst I'm here. So that's 14 on the die, plus 2, 16, 18.
Hits.
Nice. So that one. Oh, well, that's a great die. So about 5, including the 1d6.
Okay, so while he's focusing on sort of slashing away at Joseph, he does feel another hit on his shoulder, a ball of energy. This one not quite as damaging, but still certainly enough to upset him.
All right. I'll move a little bit closer since I haven't actually moved. So
Okay.
I'll move. So I'm about like 15 feet closer.
Okay, so probably about
Like a
in
little
line.
bit.
Probably about in line
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Merkin then. Okay, cool. Oleg.
Fuck. 11, which I guess
Uh,
that misses.
Yeah, it does not hit.
You know what? I will burn my inspiration
Okay,
and reroll that. 19 to hit.
that does hit.
18 points of slashing damage.
Ooh,
That's a 10 on my D10 and a 4 on my D6.
Nice.
plus my bonuses. And then I will bonus action my other end of the glaive. That's a 17 on the die and plus 6. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so while he managed to get at you with the scimitar, you in retaliation have also hit him up pretty badly as well. Both of you are still standing, you kind of squaring each other down.
I do a trick though, because since he's a melee and I can see that, I'm going to drop 5 feet back to hopefully try and get him to come at me again.
And now it is Joseph and Caesar.
I will cast Mending on him.
Okay.
Good lad.
Okay, so he's got 9 hit points now. That's my action to do that, and so I can use my bonus action to heal him more. And that is 2, so that's 11. What did I just say? I healed him by 9?
9.
Okay. Oh, wow, that takes him up to full health.
Nice.
Okay. So Caesar's essentially gone from this pile of junk that was spread across the floor. You see the sort of divine energy surge through him, and he starts to slowly rebuild himself and almost looks good as new.
He just turn around and wave at you.
Is that all of your
I believe that is all I can do, yes.
Okay. In that case, it is the direwolf's turn. And a bit undeterred by the fact that the robot that he destroyed has now fixed itself, he's instead going to attempt to turn his efforts to Aris, which is a nat 20 to hit.
Oh my god!
Can Caesar use his reaction to give disadvantage on that attack?
Yep, sure.
Yay.
Ooh. Hang on.
No, not okay.
Because he's within 5 feet of an ally, the direwolf actually gets an advantage on his attack roll as well.
Yeah, that's true. Pack tactics.
So it kind of cancels each other out.
Right, okay.
It's a natural 20.
It is a natural 20. So
Whip.
he is going to sink his teeth into Aris.
I don't like this one. We're not keeping it as a pet. Where's Fluffy?
So that is, I think you're going to be all right, to be fair.
Okay.
11 points of piercing damage. So the wolf kind of sinks his teeth right into your shoulder.
I'm at 10 now.
And you need to make a strength saving throw.
19.
Okay, so you managed to stand on your feet and you managed to shrug the wolf off of you.
Okay.
It is your turn, Aris.
Yeah, it's time to put Woofers down. Little fuck.
You can certainly try.
I try to attack him with my quarter stuff to begin.
Okay.
11.
Misses.
Bonus attack is 21. Wait, 18, 19. Yeah, 21.
Yes, that hits.
6.
So while you try and wave the big stick, while he's kind of distracted by it, you manage to sneak a punch into the side of his head and deal a little bit of damage.
I'm okay with that. That's what you get for buying me.
Okay. Bandit number 1 is a little bit annoyed that he's watched this robot sort of rebuild itself after all their efforts to knock it down. So he's going to focus his attacks mainly on Joseph. So the first one is going to be a dirty 20.
That does hit. I will cast shield for that though. It adds 5 to my AC, so
okay.
It puts it 22, so that would.
Okay, that's fine. So he goes for a second attack on you, which misses. And then his third attack will be on Caesar, which is a 14. All he can do. It is Merkin's turn.
I'm gonna move into number 2.
Okay.
Have a swing with the mace. 15.
Does not hit.
Shit.
I don't like these ones.
So you swing your mace at him, and it kind of bounces off of his studded leather armor.
That's fine. I have nothing left.
Poke him in the eye. Do it.
Okay.
I'm just giving up on life.
I'm assuming a light crossbow needs to be done.
It's like, good day, I'm going home.
I would say in this case you are probably very close to him, so you probably wouldn't have the reaction speed to be able to fire off a bolt.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'll wait to be hit then.
Okay, and hit you shall be as he unleashes 3 blows of the scimitar at you. First one is a dirty 20.
Yep.
These rolls.
Yeah.
He gets +5 to his hits with the scimitar. So
Oh no.
that hits you for 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
That's number one.
Next attack is 24.
What the fuck is this?
Yep.
Oh my god.
That hits you for 8 points of slashing damage.
That's 2.
Wow.
And the final attack is a much more forgiving 11.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay.
That's fine.
So while he manages to get you twice, you just manage to sidestep out of the way of the third blow. It is Isil's turn.
Alright. Well, might as well keep going on this one, number 1, with another blast.
Okay.
Wow. 18 on the die.
Yes, hits.
10 altogether.
Okay. So while distracted by the onslaught of Joseph and Caesar, again he feels another Eldritch Blast hit him in the shoulder. He's getting real tired of being hit with these constant blasts of magic, but he is still standing. Then we go to Oleg.
I shall slash away, move in a little bit, and I'll slash away at number 2.
Okay.
That's going to be a miss. That's a 2 on the die.
Yep, that is certainly a miss.
And then bonus action. Oh, wow. That's an actual 20 on my bonus action.
Oh, nice. Okay.
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So as you manage to hit him with the second strike of the mace, you catch him, and as you catch him, you rip all of the armor up the side of his chest, and you also expose and leave a deep cutting wound up the right-hand side of him. He turns and looks at you angrily, but he's just about hanging in there. Okay, it's the dream team of Joseph and Caesar.
I'll just turn and nod at Caesar and say, "You know what to do." And then I will swing my quarterstaff at number 1.
Mm-hmm.
19 to hit.
That hits.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Which is the exact number you needed to bring him down and onto the ground.
Nice.
Nice.
So then Caesar will turn his attention to Woofers. That will be 4 points of force damage.
Okay. So as you bring this giant hulking man down to his knees and onto the ground, you see Caesar just swinging away at Woofers and landing punch after punch into the side of this giant wolf. Cool, all done.
And then Caesar will just step over the body. There's this fallen giant, and he will stand next to
teabag him.
Caesar and Woofers.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He will not do it Fortnite style, bouncing down. No.
Oh, okay.
Joseph hasn't had enough drinks for that.
Disappointed.
Okay. It is the direwolf's turn now.
Not cool.
He's gonna carry on focusing on Aris for the time being.
What?
That is
He got good success.
18 to hit.
Yeah, well, fuck you, Woofers.
Okay.
Okay, because he doesn't have advantage now, Caesar will use his reaction to give disadvantage on that roll.
Okay. That is a much more forgiving 14.
Okay, that misses. We're good.
That misses.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In which case, then, he is going to just sort of snarl at the three of you and sort of brace himself, ready for the next wave of attacks.
Can I boop him? Oh, I want to boop him. Please let me boop
I
him.
mean, you can boop him because it's your
And
turn.
lose a hand.
May I boop him?
I first attack him. I will boop. Wait, no. If I boop him, is that an action?
Yeah.
If you want to boop him, that can be your bonus action.
Okay. In that case,
Think about
I'm gonna boop him. Okay, I'm booping him, and then I attack him.
Right.
If I die, this was worth it.
Before you boop him,
Oh.
roll it. I mean, I don't know what am I going to make you roll here. We'll say athletics.
A stupidity check. Okay.
Yeah.
So do an athletics check.
11.
Okay. Well, you managed to successfully boop him.
Yeah.
He does just catch one of your fingers as you take your hand away, and
Oh.
you receive 1 point of damage.
That's fair. Okay, it was still worth it. I regret nothing. I'll do it again. Okay. I attack him with my quarterstaff,
Okay.
which is 16, 19.
That hits.
5.
Okay, cool. So after successfully booping him and really annoying him, you then slam the staff into the side of his face. And it is Merkin's go.
I'm going to do Prayer of Healing, yeah.
Nice. Yes, everybody would be within range.
So, yeah, just for us, not for the enemies.
Yeah, fuck
Yes.
you.
Somewhat unfit.
Bite my finger.
Not thinking the fight is hard enough. He resurrects Bandit 1.
I want a fair fight. I heal everyone.
Sound
We get more experience this way.
Yeah.
7.
Merkin clutches his copper spider symbol, and all of you see a radiant light glow out of it, and you all feel better for it, and you all heal 7 hit points.
Yay.
Thank you, friend.
Awesome.
Making the boobs all the more worth it. I did not learn my lesson.
Attack number 2 with my mace. No, I'm not. 13.
Okay, yeah, it does not hit. So after this sort of act of God, you then sort of have the confidence to do an upswing with your mace, and you just miss him by a hair. Now it is number 2's attack. So after seeing this, he's going to unleash a number of attacks on you. First one, missing wildly. Second one hits on a 19, 8 points of slashing damage. And then he has one more attack on you, which is a 19, which is a further 6 points of slashing damage.
Cool, that's me down.
So after seeing this sort of divine inspiration, he knows that you're one that can't be sort of trusted, and he just backs away at you with his scimitar. And now we go back to Asil.
Right, so does my hex now move on to one of the other people since number 1's down?
Yeah, so you can use your bonus action to move it.
Okay, I will put it then on... Let's go for number 2, yeah.
Okay.
Since he's closest to me.
So he's got Hunter's Mark and Hex on him.
Why not? Alright,
He is essentially a vain
well... well, it's going well for me so far, so I might as well just keep blasting.
Okay.
Well, I said that, and then I just rolled an 8 naturally, which is fantastic. So 10. I'm guessing 12 doesn't hit.
It does not, no. So the ball of energy just goes flying over the top of his
Damn
head.
it! Okay, that D20's in timeout.
The table's
okay.
having more
Naughty
damage
step.
than the
Yes.
goblin.
It's done its purpose.
I'm guessing you're not moving at all.
No, I'm gonna stay safe over here.
Okay, so we go to Oleg.
Okay, I'm going to slash away at number 2.
Okay.
That's 18 to hit.
Okay, that does hit him.
Okay.
Don't worry about rolling a roll. Just
Okay.
as you advance on him, he just kind of has a laugh, gasp of air, and then just falls to the ground.
And as he falls to the ground, I will Hunter's Mark Woofers,
Okay.
Oh, poor boy.
and I will use all of my speed to get to here.
Okay.
And that's all I'll do. You guys, I believe...
After that, it is indeed Joseph and Caesar's turn.
Obviously gives his usual bonus action instruction to Caesar, and then goes with the quarterstaff at Whoppers. That will be 24 to hit.
That certainly hits.
Rest in pieces, woofers.
13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay. He's badly beaten, and there's a lot of blood now coming from Woofers, but he is still on his feet.
And then attacking with advantage with the rend. Oh my god. No. I rolled a 3 and a 5.
Okay. No, neither of those would hit.
That's not working.
Damn it.
Imagine. I've rolled really
Okay.
well without advantage, and then that happens.
Right. So Woofers now knows that he's surrounded, and he's just going to kind of go for a last ditch attempt. He's going to stick with Aris,
Yeah,
and
of course
focused
it is.
on him. And booping his snoot is not going to have helped.
You booped too many snoot.
Yeah.
And booping his snoot did not help at all. That's a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Caesar will use
So
his
many
reaction
D20s.
to give disadvantage on that.
Okay.
I want a D20.
That's still a 17.
Yeah, it gets me.
Okay.
At least not a nat 20.
Yeah, at least it's not a nat
Yeah.
20. I tell you what, this Raven Eyes dice, it does the trick.
Damn it.
Everyone get that dice up.
No, just get Russ's and take it away.
Oh, okay.
You need to rub him.
So he does 11 points of piercing damage.
I'm so glad I got healed before this.
And then,
I am now on.
okay, and you need to
15,
make a
5.
strength saving check.
7.
Okay, so you are now prone as the wolf pounces onto you.
Can't even boop him.
It's your turn.
Oh, it's no good now. I'm on the floor. Roly
Yeah.
polies.
Do you want to spend your turn getting up?
Yeah. So how does that work? Is that just like your first action?
It's pretty much your action.
Okay. In that case, I will stand up, use my bonus action to strike.
Okay.
Which I miss terribly. And then I try to use my key to strike again.
Okay.
And then that'll be my last key, which is an 18 plus 21.
Yep, that hits.
9 and 5 plus 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, 5, 8. What's 9 plus 8?
17.
17.
Yeah, that.
Okay. So
Nice.
as you manage to find the energy to
Good
bring
maths.
yourself back up to your feet, you essentially just turn around to the wolf and go, fuck off, and just land this uppercut straight underneath the jaw of the wolf, sending it flying backwards
Rest
into the
in
ground.
pieces, woofers. I'm sorry. You should have let me boop you.
And that is it, guys. You've managed to clear the room out.
Can I loot? I want to loot the bodies, not woofers. He scares me a little bit.
Sure.
Let me do it.
I hope you've learned your lesson on grouping snoots.
John's on the ground, but nobody wants to pick him up.
No, everyone just loot. It's fine.
I can't say I've learnt my lesson at the boops.
Okay. What are you losing? The wolf.
The gob. Would the wolf have anything?
Well, no. That's why I was questioning you losing the wolf.
No, the bandits.
Okay.
The words. This guy.
I mean, I'll let you loot number 1. If somebody who's closest to number 2 that gets to number 2 first, then I can't be held accountable.
I'll loot number 2 if I'm close enough.
Okay, so on number 1, Aris, you find a onyx bead, which is worth about 50 gold pieces.
Onyx bead, anal beads. How many gold pieces?
It's worth about 50 gold pieces.
50. That's a good old anal beads.
And Sil, you find. Ooh. Okay. You find 130 gold pieces.
Yes.
Damn.
And you also find a vial containing a glowing blue potion. Okay, make a investigation check.
10.
Okay. You can't work out what it is, but you can see through the vial that it's a shimmering blue liquid.
I might be able to help you with that.
Whilst this is happening, I'll run over to Merkin and I'll call over Joseph and ask Joseph if you've got any healing spells left that you could heal Merkin with.
Yeah, that'll be my last spell slot. But yeah, so I can cast Cure Wounds. That will be 9 points of health.
Perfect.
Back to Merkin.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, so Merkin is back on his feet and has to dust himself off a little bit, but it was a hearty old fight. So I thought we were probably gonna have a few more casualties than that, but there we go. Did you want to investigate this potion for Sil?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll like hand it over to being like bluey thing.
Okay, that'll be 23.
Okay, so after swilling the liquid round in a vial for a little bit, you determine that this is a potion of frost giant strength.
Oh, nice.
Whoa!
So,
cool.
So when you drink that, your strength changes to 23 for 1 hour.
Oh shit! Okay.
Can I please have that?
Are you not strong enough already?
Yeah. I mean, I'll keep hold of it, and then I sort of just like I'll keep hold of it for now. Does it mean I'll use hold of it for now?
Okay. Cool.
Can I split my silver and my copper, which I've got between the team? I can divide that much while we're here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
If
In
you've
that case,
not,
sorry,
have you
go on.
worked out or?
Yeah, I've worked
Okay.
out what I'd split.
Okay.
So it's somewhat fair. Everybody will get 5 silver and everybody gets 1 copper, which includes me from what I've got so far.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then I'll keep the 2 gold and the 2 items.
Okay. So after all that, you guys take a good look of the well-lit room that you're currently studying. Like I said, this is mainly like a common or a mess area. You could see that this is where the bandits would have gathered and had their meals and things like that. What you do notice is you're yet to actually see a bandit captain or anybody who would be leading the pack. Just to the left-hand side of the cave, there is a heavily enforced locked door.
Anyone good at
Obviously.
picking locks?
No.
Can
Probably not.
I am. Yeah, go on.
I have proficiency with thieves' tools, and I've got a +4 to Dex, like sleight of hand. Sorry, I have thieves' tools. Is what I mean, and proficiency with it. But
We clock it.
should we investigate the door itself first?
I was gonna say, did we want to like listen in and see if there's anything worrying
Yeah, I think
on the other
listening
side?
in might be a good idea.
Okay.
Can
Who's
I
gonna
get
take
a
charge?
scent coming from over there?
So you pick up 2 scents.
Okay.
One is like quite a nice, pleasing, musty scent. The other is like the stink of dirt and sweat.
Lovely.
Joseph, I think you should work your magic on this. Try and pick lock the door.
Okay.
Me to be one and see if we can like listen in and make sure there's nothing on there, just because it smells somewhat okay.
Well, yeah, that's. Should we investigate it? Just check out there's no traps or anything.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I don't want to just be like open a door and it's like surprise.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll a perception check?
You can. You're
Do
on.
an investigation check. Do as a perception you want.
It's up to you. You can either investigate the door or you can roll a perception check to see if you can notice anything.
I'll roll an investigation.
Okay.
That'll be 21.
Okay. So from your best knowledge, you can see that the door is not booby trapped in any way, shape, or form. It is just heavily locked and reinforced.
Okay.
Do we want to go? For
Yeah. Shall we? Well, first of all, is it locked?
I was about to ask.
You try the door and it is
wide open.
You try the door and it is indeed locked. Even brute force is struggling
Imagine
to make
just
the door
like
move.
sniffing and like looking for booby traps, then you just open it like a normal door.
What are you waiting for, guys? Come on, is this way?
However, where you've now tried to move the door and you've kind of rattled it a little bit, you can faintly hear a voice behind the door and it says, "Hello, is anybody there?"
Interesting.
Well, yes, clearly there's someone here.
And
No,
we
it's
leave.
just the wind.
Good day.
Who are you?
Probably like slaughtered their parents and everything. It's like, I'm so sorry.
Who are you? All I can hear is just thuds and all sorts happening.
Well,
It
who
doesn't
are
matter.
you?
It doesn't matter. Just come in here and help me, please.
Sure.
Oh, I don't trust it.
Obvious.
I was gonna say I'm a bit skeptic, but
It's like we already had like people prisoned in certain places already. Why is this one in a sealed fucking bank kind of vault place by himself? What the fuck?
Does the person open the door?
No.
Okay. Well, perhaps everyone else should step to the side and I'll make an attempt to open it.
You don't need to tell me twice. I got like 5 health. I'm fucking all the way down here. I'm going next to Fluffy's. Where's Fluffy?
Maybe stay in range of distance, but you know.
Oh, I'm good over here.
I'll stand next to Joseph just in case.
Okay.
Okay, so that would be 16.
I'm fine. Okay.
You have an attempt at picking the lock. And while you've made a bit of progress, you can hear a few clicks of the tumbler turn. The door doesn't open immediately.
Okay.
Again?
Can try again. Slightly better. So that's a dirty 20.
Okay. So this time, you hear enough clicks, and you hear the latch separate. So
Okay.
you are able to
Does
push
it
the door
open in or out?
It opens inwards.
Of course it does. So I can't stand behind it as I open it.
I'll
It
ask
was
you
like
to.
back away and just be like, come on out.
I'm just
Like,
going to move these corpses so it's like they can see it, so they can be somewhat
I want to
intimidated.
make us look intimidating.
Yeah.
I will get Caesar to open the door, to push it open.
Okay.
I'll stand here. There you go.
As you push the door open, it does make a large creaking noise as it opens. And you hear the voice a lot clearer now because it's not coming through thick wood and metal. And you hear this panicked voice a little clearer and louder. And she's, please hurry before the captain returns.
I've watched enough anime not to trust that shit.
I'll go through first.
Okay. So, as you step through, you guys make your way into what is probably the nicest room of the entire cave system. And it's clear that this is where the head of the bandits would reside normally. The bed actually has a mattress. It looks comfortable. It looks like they would sleep. Beside the bed, there is a locked table with a couple
Kid's
of
gonna be
drawer
like
compartments
the
on it.
boss's son. That's great.
In the cage, there is a very beautiful half elf, and she looks very relieved to see you guys.
How long have you been here?
It's probably weeks, but it feels like months. They caught me while I was walking the road from Victoria down to Wideport, and it's just been awful.
I hate to ask the main question, but why are you trapped in this room and the other people trapped in the basement or whatever the fuck that was?
Well, at the risk of sounding vain, I can only assume it was my looks that the bandits just decided to use me as their personal plaything.
You mustn't say any more.
I was just gonna say, I'm just gonna get a noise, and as the health elf set is obviously not so lucky and being pretty.
Is there a lock on the gate? I believe
There's just a standard padlock. The ones that you would have seen from the dungeons earlier.
Joseph, do you want to do the magic, or should I just smash it open?
I whisper to the girl to step back because it can go boom.
I will give it a go. That is 15.
Yep, that's enough for the lock to open. The half elf steps out, and as you're the first one there, she grabs you and gives you a hug.
Oh my gosh, you're massive.
Liam.
Sorry, I got excited. Oh, okay. Help!
Thank you. She releases you from a hug and she says, "Thank you. I don't know how much longer I could have lasted here, and fear I might have had to have done something drastic. The captain's been away for a few days now, and I know not where he's gone or what his plans are, but I fear him awfully. I've seen him carry out acts that I never want to see again. He does seem to keep something in that table beside his bed. I haven't seen what it is.
Okay, say less.
Thank you all.
I was gonna say
Wow.
it's gonna be the first one to there then.
Thank you all for trying to save me.
We're like, yeah. What's in the box?
And,
yeah, sure. You're welcome. What's the code?
And with that, she leaves the cave. Joseph, you get a inspiration dice.
Oh, thanks.
Nice.
Okay. So here you are in the captain's chambers.
I'm
I
guessing
wanna-
you want to
I
see.
Let's.
Yeah.
I wanna
What's in the
break
box?
The box.
What's in the box?
Well, seeing as Aris has already gone running over to the table to check it,
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm guessing you're trying to loot it?
Yeah, can I do that? I want to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So along the side of the table, there are 3 evenly sized drawers.
Okay.
That's it. Do you want to open one of them?
I want to open all of them.
Okay.
Wow.
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Mm.
Or that was going to be like a dexterity saving throw or something.
I was gonna say, I'm waiting for.
It's
to
a
be fair,
mimic.
yeah. If you've just gone to open it, it wouldn't be perception.
Okay.
It would be dexterity.
Oh, it's the same thing for me. 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you go to open the first drawer, you feel a small sting in your hand.
Oh, what the fuck? Kind of shit. I want it.
You,
I mean, Steph's you're right for just diving in and just trying to open something.
you have received 2 points of poison damage.
This might be
Oh, shit.
this might be a better job for Caesar.
Hmm.
I agree with that.
I'm just going to keep
God,
standing
boo-boo.
guard. You can do what you want.
I'm gonna. Where's that girl? I'm gonna kick her in the face. The fuck?
So
You could've told me.
there's 2 more drawers that could be checked.
Okay. I will open the middle one.
Okay. Are you opening it personally, or is Caesar opening
No,
it?
sorry, Caesar's opening it.
Okay, that's fine. He opens it up, and within there you find 5 lovely polished jade gemstones, each worth about 100 gold pieces.
I'm just staring at the stuff he's picking up. What the fuck?
And he also picks out a chain shirt of resistance.
Hmm.
Chain shirt of resistance. Okay. I will look at what that is in a minute.
So it's medium armor, and it will give its wearer AC 13 plus Dex, and also resistance to necrotic damage.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Okay.
And then there's one more drawer left to open.
There is one more drawer left to open.
Let's give it a shot, see what that does.
Okay. Roll a
Because Joseph likes to gamble.
strength check.
And, okay. That will be 12.
Okay. Just about managed to pull the drawer open, and to your dismay, it is empty.
Ah.
Okay.
No problem. Joseph will then come over and can he do an investigation of the desk just to see if there's anything hidden, any like secret drawers or anything.
Yep, sure. Make a check.
That's 13.
Okay. So you study it, and it's actually a really well made table, as you could gather from the 3 triggered drawers. However, you can't at the moment find anything unusual with it.
I'm just going to generally shout to whoever's closest to the bed. Maybe check under the bed.
I was going to flip the bed upside down.
Oh.
It's rare to see a mattress. I'm curious. So I'm going to
You're
keep
just trying to
guard
get
for
me
someone
in
else.
bed.
I mean, no.
Who's
I'll-
flipping the? Who's
I'll
flipping the
go
bed?
over. I'll go over and flip the bed.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
This will be embarrassing if he fails.
No, don't you worry. That's 15.
Okay, you manage to flip the bed, and you find a filled wastepan. Can't remember what they're called.
Bedpan.
Bedpan, that's the one. Thank you. And that is it. Maybe some tattered clothes or robes.
I will get a torch out my bag and burn his bed. He no longer can respawn.
Okay. That it, everyone?
Believe that's it.
So, yeah.
Okay. As you guys start to make your way out of the caves, you don't encounter anyone else on your way, besides the littered corpses of everyone that you've destroyed on your path through this cave. As you make it out of the cave, it's clear that you've been in there a while. The sun is starting to set, and as the sun sets, you can see a full moon just starting to break over the horizon.
Okay.
Just the very top of the moon. It's just starting to break over the hills. The path ahead of you obviously leads you back to the fork in the road and the burnt out tree.
Okay. So it's a full moon, yeah?
It is a full moon, yes.
I'll dash away into the forest.
Okay. So as the last of you head out of the cave, those of you who've got dark vision see Oleg suddenly split away from the party and dash into the nearby forest.
I think I want to see what he's doing in the forest.
Well, I'm going to say, and that's where we're going to leave tonight's session.
Mystery.
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 Somebody had an appointment they forgot about.